But seriously, Frank, like how many phone calls did you make in one day? It was like just one day with the power dialer. How many?
Brother. So I've been using the power dialer now for 3 days.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. All
And
right.
so let me tell you each day. All right.
Okay.
So when I got it implemented, thanks to the incredible support help,
Thank
that's
you.
I
Thank you.
mean, I have fallen madly in love with all of those people, by the way, right? They are just wonderful.
And right back at you.
But the first deployment of it, I did 79 calls. This is in 2 hours. I did 79 calls. I had 34 talk tos. I had 18 what we would call insta coffees, right? Like 18, we had a nice conversation, got to know each other a little bit. Yeah, stay in touch with me. Sure. Send me some info and stay in touch, right?
Yep.
18 of those, and I picked up 4 deals. I picked up four
That's
deals, two of which I have in process right now. Okay, that was on my first day. Okay,
in 2 hours.
in 2 hours. Okay, second day. Okay, I called 89
Whoa.
people. It was a different list, so I didn't have as good of a turnout. So the turnout on that one, I had 23, 23 talk tos.
Wow.
Okay, and I had 14 Insta coffees, if
Wow.
you will, and
Yeah.
picked up 2 deals. Picked
No
up 2 deals.
way.
Yeah, well, I picked up two, and I'm working on it. Right, I'm like,
Yeah.
there's a little competitive thing going on right now, but I'm in the hunt.
Good.
Okay, I'm in the hunt.
Okay.
Right. Okay, the funnest one is the third day. All right, and this was all just very brother. These are all tunas, and if you guys aren't familiar with what a tuna is, it's like, I forget what it is, 9 to
Wait.
35 buyers in a year, something like that. So, but they're big time. They're great, man. They're great producing it, better than the just the 8 buy sides. These guys are way above that, like 12 buy sides plus 12 listings, I think is what it was for me. So they're tunas. And brother, I got through 100.
Whoa.
I got through 100 calls in an hour and a half.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not even kidding. 100 calls in an hour and a half. My talk tos were, gosh darn it. I know it was 21 Insta coffees. So it was
Okay.
21 Insta coffees. I think my talk tos were in the 30s. It was like 33 or something like that. I can't remember.
Wow.
And I had, I think it was 20, I think it was like 22 Insta coffees, something like that, in the 20s, low 20s, right?
Wow.
And picked up two leads, two leads. Both of them I'm still working on right now. And so that was my first 3 days with
And day three
the
was
power
today or
dial.
yesterday?
Day 3 was yesterday.
Day three was yesterday. That is
Yeah.
absolutely insane, Frank. Now, you're not calling past customers. Like these are
No.
people that have never heard from you before.
Yes.
That's
Yeah. So I had
incredible.
3 groups of people that I called, Chris. I called investors, right?
Okay.
Because with a company that I own with my daughter, we do fix and flips and things like that. So investors, that was the first day. Through that same company with my daughter, we do church loan financing. So
Okay.
the second list was pastors and ministers of churches.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
And then the third list was the tunas. The third list
Right.
was the tunas. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've pretty
Qualified
much gone.
agents.
I've gone through all my investors and all of my pastors. So now I'm with tunas. So next week it's just gonna be tuna, tuna, tuna. I'm just gonna call because I got a list of like 900 of them.
Right.
So it's only gonna take me like 9 work days to get through an entire list of. You know what
That's
I mean?
amazing. Now, do you have the 900 qualified agents because you've been on the CRM for 3 months and you got like 300 the first month, 300 the second, 300 the third?
In this case, no. This was a list that I had bought
Oh, sweet.
from Richard Smith, right? This
Yes.
was this was a list that I had already had, and I had bought it. The list goes back to I think September, or October of last year. So I'm
Yep.
thinking it's still probably pretty good.
Yep.
And yeah, I just had it handy, so I just
That's awesome.
I uploaded it. But I tell you what, brother, I'm at the Power Dialer makes it so easy that I'm like dude, I am not even kidding you. And I don't care who's listening to this and what you think of what I'm about to say, but I love using it. Like I'm just looking for other lists to upload and make phone calls because it's so fast. I think that's a big thing about if you're going to sit down for 2 hours and make outbound calls, if you don't have something like the Power Dialer that's in the CRM, it's laborious.
Yep. Oh, totally.
It takes time. It hurts your brain. You're dialing numbers. You're putting it to your ear unless you got a headset. Calls are interrupting. As you're doing, people are calling back. And it's beep. So and so's here. Calling, and it's like that's been my experience, right? So it's been laborious, right? But with the Power Dialer, brother, it's like let's start. Go. The phone's ringing. They pick up. It's a voicemail. I hit stop. Voicemail button. Next. It's like click, 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 and it's dialing the next number, and it's leaving a voicemail behind. And I've gotten return calls on the voicemails. So I pre-record my voicemails, right? Okay. And you could do it different ways in the CRM. You obviously know this. You could do it different ways, but the way I choose to do it is I just have one voicemail box, and I just put a new voicemail in before I get started. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's Monday, March 22nd or whatever. I'm just checking in with you. So it's like somewhat personalized, like it's today that I was calling you. Yeah. So I just do that. And it's just, brother, dude, I've been gushing about that and the support at the CRM like crazy. And I can't thank you enough for what you put together. It is so great. I don't even want to get it. Dude, the new AI agent that answers the phone got mine dialed in yesterday.
Yeah. Yes. So for those that are listening, like
I'm just rambling.
No. It's like, but this is the value, because I mean, how many people have a qualified agent list out there that they've purchased or invested in or gotten from somewhere and like never actually made the calls to the list? If you make
such calls, a waste.
You'll have the conversations. If you have the conversations, you're going to get the opportunities. And guess what? If you make the calls and you have the conversations and you don't get the opportunities, that's okay, because the next week you're just going to pick it up. You're going to call it again. And there's going to be opportunities in it then. It's just like, that's the business that we're in, right?
It is the business that we're in. And it really makes the Power Dialer really changed everything for me. It's like, I'm doing that, brother, and I do everything that Carl says. So I've got I literally have a bowl of grapes. I'm not even kidding you. Yeah. I've got my bowl of grapes and a little bit of cheese. I've got my water. You know what I mean? I've got that, my little notepad, my headset on, and my Power Dialer. I got a nice view out of my office here. I'm looking out the window. The trees are out there, the sunshine, or a cloudy day. It's pretty, And dude, I'm just motoring through calls, dude. And having great conversations. I only had in those calls, there was 79 one day, 89 the next day, 100 the next day. I only had 2 people out of all of those calls, whatever it was, the 34 one day, the 23 the next day, or whatever. I can't remember now. But out of over at least 100 conversations, right? Or close to 100 conversations, 2 people were like, screw you, get off my phone. 2.
Yep. Okay.
A few of them were like, that's okay, thank you. They were polite about it, Yep. But and some of them were just like, hey, it's okay, man. I appreciate calling, but I'm not interested. You get that. You get that. But a lot of them were like, well, thanks for calling. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, please stay in touch with me. Well, guess where they're going? On another dialer.
That's right. And automatic follow-up. With the CRM. Because now, are you taking the contacts that you're calling and dropping them into a workflow so that after that, like once a week, they get an email from you and they're hearing from you, even if you don't make the call?
I have not gotten there yet. Dude. Okay, but that is next. Okay, that is next. Okay, so the answer to that is for the investors and the church. I kind of did it backwards. They're already on a weekly follow-up, right?
Oh, beauty.
And so they're already on it. So they're already on an email drip, right? Okay. So I'm just dropping in on the phone on top of it. But
hold on. Wait. Okay. I have so many people that come to the CRM.
Yeah.
To just drop emails on people. Okay. So it's like, I do my database marketing because I send a corporate email once a month. So if we had the rewind sound, come back. So these people have already been on an email drip. They've already been getting great content. You've already been sending information to them.
Yeah.
But when you added the Power Dialer, you picked up the phone and you called them.
That's when I got the deals.
That's when you got the deals.
Yeah. Yeah. And I did have several of them say, oh, yeah, no, I saw your email. Yeah, I did see that. Right. I did have several say that. When I say several, five of them, mentioned that, oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I saw that, and so, yeah.
Another point to that, Frank, is what we can do is as you put those people into a workflow, there's this little Facebook integration that we have, and you connect your Facebook account to the CRM, and then you can upload everybody that you put into a workflow into a custom audience inside Facebook. And that means you show ads to just
to them.
People.
Yeah.
Right. So we talk about the 40 by 4 equals 160.
Yeah.
Right. So if you've got 40 qualified agents, they each send you 4 deals a year. It's 160 deals a year.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if you get 300 qualified agents a month, and you load them into the CRM and you got a workflow going, right? And just like you're hungry on the Power Dialer because every time you pick up and do a Power Dialer session, there's extra results that are going to come from it, right?
You're going to get a lead or 2 or 3. You're going to get it if you call enough people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here you are 3 days in with, what is it, 6?
I had
7 opportunities?
Yeah, like 7. Yeah.
7 potential deals coming from 3 days of calls. Like
two of them I'm processing. I mean, I got them.
Like, that's amazing.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing. And people.
Hold on. I'm going to lose my train of thought.
Go ahead.
Because I do the spaghetti. I love talking with you, Frank. You're the best. So kindred spirits, I think. Okay. So you've got 300 qualified agents a month that you load into the system, because we include 300 qualified agents inside the system every month that you can
literally push a button.
Yeah. And so at the end of 1 year, if you're dedicated enough to just drop them into a workflow that's pre-built, has 7 offers for top agents that goes for an entire year. There's an email a week for a year already pre-written, right? At the end of the year, it's 3,600 agents.
Yeah.
Okay. 40 qualified agents is 1.1% of that list.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like,
how can you not get it? It would be, as long as you just did what you're supposed to do, it would be impossible not to get them. It would be virtually impossible not to get them. And as long as but I tell you what, brother,
not an income claim and imagine.
Yeah, imagine. Right. Of course, we have to do that. But I just think it would be pretty tough to not reach that goal if you just use the system. But it does come down to making the calls. And I will tell you guys that the Power Dialer has just completely changed me. It's like I'm like hungry for a list. Like, give me a list. Who am I calling and what is it about?
Yep.
Let's go. Because it's so easy. It took away so many barriers for me. It takes away call reluctance too.
Yep.
I think it does. As long as you have your script, you know what you're going to say. You're just pushing the button, you're saying your script. And in the beginning, you're kind of practicing, right? The first 10 or so phone calls that you have are going to be you practicing to get through this script. But by the time you're on number 11 or 12, you got a groove.
Oh, yeah.
You got yourself a groove, and just motoring through calls on the CRM is beautiful. I mean, just being able to it's voicemail, stop, voicemail, next, stop, voicemail, next. Wonderful. And then you go back in the workflows and you can look, wow, I dropped 69 voicemails. That was my 100. On my 100 calls, I dropped 69 voicemails.
That is amazing.
69 voicemails.
So do you know, out of that, Frank, how many people called you back? Like, out of the outbound calls that you didn't connect with right away? Do you have
I don't have an exact number to that. Sorry.
No. But that's okay. That's totally okay.
But there were people that there was several. In fact, that's why when you dropped the new AI agent, phone agent, right? You dropped that this week. When you dropped that, I was like, yeah, right? Because now, and so I spent, just so you know, I spent probably 2 hours yesterday after I got it, right? Adjusting the prompt, right? Yep. Adjusting the prompt to my flavor, my liking, what I'm after. And I got it. Yeah. I got it, and her name's Liz.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Her name is Liz. Yeah. And she's super cool and she's a little rambunctious, and yeah, she just gets right down to business and helps and answers questions and is always just trying to either get an appointment or transfer them, right? Transfer them. So I've got it set up to transfer to Katie if they want to transfer. And I told Katie, when I'm on my calls, right, you're on alert. Okay. You're looking for calls from Liz. All right. Transfers. And she's like, I'm in. I got it. So I got her to pick up the slack. So if somebody calls back now, it's already programmed. If somebody calls back now, it'll just go straight to Liz. Liz will feel them out, try and either set an appointment for them, right? Set an appointment for me to call them on my calendar, or transfer them over to Katie. Here's the other thing. You know what I put in, Liz? I put in her, like, if she sets the appointment for me, right? And she says, okay, you're confirmed for tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. And they say, okay, great, thanks. And Liz says, hey, before I let you go, can I ask you a question? I tested it. She does it. And they are sure. Yeah. Hey, do you happen to know anybody else right now that might be able to use our help? Right. And if the answer is yes, she says, can I get their name and their phone number? Right. That's what she does. And if the answer is no, she says, no problem. I hope you have a great day. Come back again.
Isn't it? So. And it's amazing to watch the AI transcription. So you see the whole conversation, but like the little summary of the call. Actually, so I've been nerding out. Should we do a little demo?
Sure.
Just super quick. I put a little.
Why not?
I put a little Easter egg in here, and in the conversation, because this is a customer service bot. So I had to build one where it's like, if you're making an outbound call to a past customer or to a referral partner or to a qualified agent, the AI has to be smart enough to be able to have
juggle that.
And so the prompting in that took quite a bit of working around.
I saw that. Yeah.
So you can tell in the prompt.
It's quite a prompt. Yeah. Yeah.
So for our listeners, imagine that you're making your outbound dials and people are calling back, but you're running the power dialer. So you don't have time to pick up the phone. So what's happening is the artificial intelligence is picking up the phone on your behalf, and it's a call answer service, because we never want anybody to go to voicemail.
Right.
Because the first lender that people talk to statistically is the lender that they're going to do the business with, right? So you're making your outbound calls, or people see this number on your Google profile, they see this number on your website, they see this number in your ads that you're running online, or they're referred to you by an agent and they're calling in on this customer service number. So here we go. Let's talk to.
Is this Sarah?
Hello, and thank you for calling. My name is Sarah, your AI mortgage assistant. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hi, Sarah. My name is Chris.
Hi, Chris. What's the best number to call you back at if we get disconnected?
It's 855-432-3990.
Thank you, Chris. Do you currently have a loan in process with us?
No, I was referred by a real estate agent, and I'm just calling to book an appointment.
That's fantastic. Which one of our trusted partners gave you our contact information?
It was Steve Kyles.
Great. Deepak is excellent to work with, and you're in great hands. Let's get you set up for a quick 15-minute call with our team. Do you have time tomorrow at 10 a.m.?
Not tomorrow, but do you have availability on Monday at 9:15?
No worries, Chris. Let me check that for you. Yes, we can book you for Monday at 9:15 a.m. I'll get that scheduled for you right away.
That's awesome. Actually, I changed my mind. Can you do Tuesday at 4 o'clock?
Okay. Tuesday at 4 o'clock is all set for you, Chris. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Thanks so much. Bye. So didn't ask for the referral because it was referred by an agent. So normally at the end of the call, it says, hey, can I ask you a favor? Do you have any friends, family members, or coworkers looking to buy, sell, or refinance? But it leaves it out of the script because I said that I was a referral from a real estate agent. But now it asked me what real estate agent referred me. That
now
information is in the CRM.
Right.
So in the CRM, it says referred agent, and it's got the name of the referred agent, so you know where the lead came from on the
wonderful.
Wonderful. So
it's just wonderful. It's just getting better and better and better. And I know you're working so hard to, improve it even more and more and more and more. And it's already in the short time that it's been in existence to where it is today is already just leaps and bounds, above where it was and simplified. And again, the support process just changed everything for me too. Being able to just push a button and have, Leah or Alexa and whoever else is in there. Hi, what's up, Frank?
Yep, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. you can just talk.
Just go right in. They'll say,
over your computer.
I'm going to put you in a room with Danielle or whoever, and okay, so you go into the room. How can I help? Well, look at my thing here. What am I doing wrong? And oh, you just got to push that button right there. Oh, thank God. Thank you. And then you're about your day. You're off about your day. I've never had to wait more than a minute, 2 minutes, to get my help. That's amazing. Yeah, it's just wonderful, Chris. Great work, man. And for anyone who's watching, I would just say, if you have not taken a look at the CRM, it is incredible. It's insane. And the other thing too is the amount of money you can save by getting the loan officer CRM.ai is that you can, you don't need a power dialer now. You got one.
Yep.
And so many other things that are already in there. I don't need MMI, right? I've got Redder in there that gives me $300 a month that I can just push a button. They go into a workflow, right? It's really, really a wonderful product. It's That's awesome. Great stuff. Yeah. So for you guys watching, I would say go to Loan Officer CRM, Loan Officer spelled out, loanofficercrm.ai, loanofficercrm.ai. You got to jump on it, man. And don't be afraid to think that, oh God, I'm going to get another tech product or I'm not going to know how to use it. And it's going to be, I'm going to go crazy. Nope. Other companies could learn from Chris and what he's done with this product. Like as far as customer service is concerned and as far as support is concerned, because I've had other CRMs, Chris, where it's like, oh, well, you want like really good support? We got to pay for that.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah.
Really? But the FAQs and the videos are great. And it's like, no, they're not. Okay. They're not helpful. I'm the guy that when you go through the FAQ thing, was this helpful? No. You know what I mean? Because it's not. And because it takes too long and you can't find the right thing. And even in video libraries, I'm sorry, it's not. Because you go through the video library, it's going to tell you how to do something, and it's a 7-minute video or even a 10 or 12-minute video. And I might only need just one little piece, but I don't know where it is in there, and it just gets so frustrating. But not with this. With this, I can click that button. It's live Zoom support. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. I see the lovely team, tell them what I need. They graciously walk me through it. You know what I mean? And I'm done. I'm going to work. I was jamming in stuff. Like Call Stars comes is 9 to 11 Pacific time.
Yep.
It was like 8:50 a.m. and I needed something done real quick that I wasn't sure how to do. So I'm like, support. Hi, I got to get on Call Stars. 5 minutes, walk me through this. I'm done. Thanks. Bye. And I made it. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
I'm not even kidding. This is no BS. I'm a huge fan. I think everybody can tell.
Yes. So. Well, Frank, thank you so much, and we appreciate you so much, and thank you for the episode. It's been always a pleasure, and we got to do it again. And congratulations on your success, man. I am just so stoked.
Stand by,
crushing it.
Stand by. Hold my Diet Coke because it's just the beginning, dude. I am just going to slay this thing. Just slay it. I can't wait for Monday. Because now I got my AI answering service. You know what I mean? That I just can't wait for that, dude. Anyway, we could go on and on. We don't have time to go on and on, but we could go on and
on. So, in parting words, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. on the CRM. So go to loanofficercrm.ai. You can check it out. You can buy right there, or you can book a one-on-one consult with our team. So like, hey, does it do this? Can I do this with it? How's this going to help me grow my business? Talk to them, sign up. If it's not for you, we'll just give you your money back. It's totally cool. So loanofficercrm.ai, and thank you for listening. And we'll see everybody on the other side.
Adios.